Dylan, this one's for you. Yesterday, Dan Patrick kind of backed you into corner.
Yeah, that's Dan's fault. Getting old a little bit.
Within your answer, though, you mentioned talking about Ashton. It sounds like you had some sympathy or some understanding about the group of five. Could you elaborate on that a little bit? And then what was the buzz maybe around the Oregon locker room after you guys played Ashton earlier this year?
Yeah, I'll start with this. We all came from a lower level of football up until the point we are now. Of course, Ashton's a little different that way, but I think you realize maybe a difference in resources. At least I've felt that from my experiences, and just a different level of football. Time and time again, you've seen teams compete and play really well, like Boise came to Oregon this year, and like I said, I've been a part of teams that have gone to Power 4, Power 5 programs and beat them. Football is football, but more importantly, I think you do realize the difference in resources or difference in staff or whatever it may be.
So this one's for Travis, Cam, and Dylan. All of you played in new conferences this season. What was that adjustment like for you?
I think the difference between the Pac-12 and the ACC is in the Pac-12 you got to bring it every week. That's in some different cases. In the ACC, like if you're in Pac-12, no one really knows about Wake Forest. They're not known for a football school. Schools in that category, and I would say just the adjustment is that you just got to be on time with your teammates. For myself as a quarterback with the receiving corps, with the running backs and their option routes, just more of a timing because the speed at every Power 4 is the same. It may be a little bigger O lineman, D lineman, but at the end of the day, the speed is the exact same.
Difference wise, you just got to go out there and play football. Football is going to still be football at the end of the day.
The difference in the three conferences I've been, probably just geographical location. Other than that, football is football, like Travis said. And you do have to adjust, but each conference I think has uniquely its own DNA, and that's kind of because of you watching teams in that conference who's had success against this team, so there may be some repeats in terms of scheme, but for the most part, it's just new locations.
Shadora's talked to us a couple of times this season about how it was a risk for you to go to Jackson State, to go to Colorado when you really could have went anywhere. How would you describe, that sort of speed risk that you took and how it's kind of paid off for you on a day like today?
You said how it kind of paid off for me. Look on maps. Paid off very good. The risk, I don't think it was a risk. It was God's plan. Everything that I wanted to do, accomplishing now. So I'm just happy to do what I had did back in that time, and I'm in the right spot now.
How do you guys feel about the new college playoff format?
I love it. I think it's a lot of fun for everyone, fans, players, coaches included. This is what everyone wanted, the big time matchups and big environments, more playoff games. So I don't think this is where it will end either.
Definitely a great opportunity for more teams to get in, so I definitely love it. Get to watch football a little longer this year.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for more teams to, get in the playoffs and, compete, and especially the group of 5 schools to have a chance to get in there.
I think it's good too. I think they need to find a sweet spot on how many teams they let in, whether it's 16 or 24, just like the FCS. I think that's where they need to, look more to the FCS and, have the perfect amount of teams in there.
You've all achieved something by simply sitting at this table, and you've probably been asked 100 times what this award would mean to you, but more specifically, what would it mean for the people and the places you've come from?
I honestly think this award would mean more to my family in West Columbia, Texas, than what it would mean to me. At the end of the day, I love playing football. That's all I want to do in my life. That's all I want to be known for. A huge accomplishment for myself, but my family, they're the real reason why I'm up here.
Yeah, it would mean a lot to me, of course, but kind of just like my family who's put a lot and invested into me from a young age. See me grow up, do everything that I'm doing. It's a real special moment for all of us.
Definitely my family. I'm going to be the first person, my family, to get to college and get through college and get to the NFL. So it's definitely important to my family more than probably back home. But it's going to mean a lot back home too. I'll be the second, I think, trophy to come out of there. If I win it, if I end up winning it tonight. But definitely my family, most importantly. They're definitely going to love it.
I would say family, and then also just everyone that puts in the work to let us have a great experience. It's everyone in the training staff, equipment staff, coaches, the university, all to let us play the game we love. So I know that I represent more than just myself.